Hello and welcome back to the channel again. It's Motions Biz here, and I just wanted to continue our conversation regarding the credit limit increase because I noticed that there was a lot of participation in that video, and we had a relevant information that was shared by Reginald Purvis, and it's actually from him, and he is the reason why we will continue our discussion about the credit limit increase here. And because we are talking about the credit limit increase, we will also talk about whether credit cards are locked or unlocked for automatic credit limit increases. And we do have quite a few members who were asking about that. First, I would like to do a shout out to Reginald Purvis and Dennis at Sin 96 because they did start this discussion in that previous video. And I think there were a lot of really good points that we can all learn from, especially those who are new to Navy Federal. So at Reginald and Dennis, thank you so much for carrying on that discussion. So we were able to actually tackle a lot of things in the comment section on my previous video about the 91.3 rule, whether you will apply for a credit card or request for a credit limit increase first. You can check out that video in the comment section below. If it is your first time and you just came across this video and this channel, hope that you would follow us and subscribe to the channel so you can also participate in our discussions here and learn more about each member's Navy Federal credit journey. That may also be very helpful in your own journey. So going back to our topic, Reginald actually shared that he did the credit limit increase request online, and it was a hard pull for him. And he called the rep who told him that everything is a hard pull for the credit limit increase, which we all know, many of you who are, I would say, Navy Federal Credit Union veterans and have been with Navy Federal for a long time and have requested so many credit limit increases in your journey with Navy Federal, is that it was a soft pull. Now, how did he get a hard pull? So we will try to find out the reasons why, and if you experience the same thing, I would love to hear about it. We would love to hear about it. So we can also learn about the circumstances where you can get a hard pull with a credit limit increase from Navy Federal. So we will try to learn from his experience as well, from Reginald, on how he got the hard pull. So apparently he did it online, and he went to the manage card section and requested the credit limit increase. So he did it online. So generally for folks who do it online but does it where it says manage your card, you won't get a hard pull. So for some reason he did get a hard pull. And we also know that if you call Navy Federal over the phone, you will likely get a hard pull as well. But if, and this is pretty much common knowledge, and I myself learned about this from YouTube. So even before I joined Navy Federal, I was already watching a lot of Navy Federal videos, and in fact, that was the reason why I was enjoined to actually be a member of Navy Federal. So right before I joined, I have already watched hacks, strategies on how to build your relationship with Navy Federal and all that good stuff. And there were a lot of content creators that actually discussed Navy Federal, and that was very helpful to my journey. So as far as credit limit increases with Navy Federal, they're a bit peculiar, okay? Because they have their own systems and they have their own process on how they do this, okay? So if you apply on the Navy Federal app on your mobile phone, you will likely only get a soft pull. And that is about, I would say, about 99% of the time. And the reason being, there are times that you can still get denied for a credit limit increase on the app for some reason, which I will also talk about a little later. So anyway, you can also ask for a credit limit increase online, and that means on the web, but you have to do it under the credit card section and the manage credit card section where you will ask for your credit limit increase. Now, if you do that, it will also be likely that you will get only a soft pull. But there are also instances, and I think this has happened to Reginald, that he got a hard pull. So if you do it on emessage, you will message Navy Federal on the emessage section, or also call over the phone. There is a higher chance that you will get a hard pull. And we don't really know why this is so with Navy Federal, but that's how it works with Navy Federal when it comes to the credit limit increases. So I just need a little help from you. If you have done the credit limit increase and you did it whether on the app, on the web, or called over the phone or e-message, and what your result was, that would really be very helpful to any viewer who is new to Navy Federal and are considering getting a credit limit increase. Because with Navy Federal, with all these new members joining in, which is already at this time over 13 million members, can you imagine how many credit limit increase requests are happening every day when they get qualified to ask for a credit limit increase? So this is a very pertinent and relevant information that we can really all learn from. So let's go to this a bit controversial question or issue with Navy Federal when it comes to the automatic credit limit increases. And that is because many have called Navy Federal to unlock their credit cards so they can receive automatic credit limit increases. So what is this locking or unlocking really all about? Because people have actually mentioned that Navy Federal reps have stated that it is pretty much BS, that these credit cards are locked. So I have made a video about this locking or unlocking for automatic credit limit increases, and there were quite a few who said that it was not true, but many have also proven that, in fact, they had to call Navy Federal to have the credit card unlocked so they can receive automatic credit limit increases. And what that is basically is that you are just authorizing Navy Federal for you to automatically receive auto credit limit increases. So that is pretty much another question that I would like to bring to you so you can share your personal experience, and it can pretty much educate us all regarding this feature with Navy Federal. So we would know on how to go about it, whether we need to call Navy Federal for us to receive automatic credit limit increases. I just wanted to know what your personal experience was with this, if you have had it. And I will share with you the video that I did a year ago or so about this locking or unlocking feature. And I will even feature some of the comments of Navy Federal members who have done it. And just to quickly share with you why there are times when you can still get a hard pull for your credit limit increase request, even if you do it on the app or on the web, on the manage card section. And that can be if you have not had a loan or a credit card application from Navy Federal for over a year. And I learned this directly from one of the branch reps, because I had to ask this question for a member that was wanting to know why she got a hard pull on her credit limit increase request. And she has not had a credit card application or any kind of loan application with Navy Federal for over a year. So that is one factor that I know about that can happen. So if you have any insider information of why you can still get a hard pull on your credit limit increase request if you do it on the app, we would love to hear from you. That would be very helpful information for all of us, just knowing what the consequences and implications are when you request a credit limit increase. Again, this is Motions Biz. Until next time.